Hey, Arvid here with another tip. Okay, so this one is why it's not a good idea to always combine a lot of carbohydrates with fats. So when you do that, when you eat a big meal, you have protein, carbs, and fats all combined. What's going to happen here is the protein is going to be fine on itself because of the way it's digested. But when you have the carbohydrates, what's going to happen here is you're going to have insulin come up to help process your carbohydrates. And so, depending on how much energy you're burning that day and what you're doing, your activity levels, when you have a lot of carbohydrates in your system and you have fat combined with it, you're going to burn the carbohydrates typically before you're going to burn fat. And so, the reason for that is because insulin has to come up to help burn those carbohydrates and basically, well, to convert them to glucose, not burn them, but convert them to glucose to provide energy, and that's quick energy that you'll have to work with. But if you have quite a bit of carbohydrates, then you're never going to really have the insulin level drop down to allow you to even burn fat. Because when insulin's elevated, it's a fat storage hormone. It's not going to be going into the fat storage and use that. You need to get insulin all the way down to allow fat burning to kick in. So when you have a lot of carbohydrates combined with fats, generally what you're going to have over a period of time is you're going to accumulate more and more body fat. So that's why you really got to watch your nutrition when you're eating your meals to not combine heavy amounts of both at the same time. So and that's another strategy behind the carb cycling is you kind of separate those out a little bit until you get a lot leaner, and then when you're leaner, then you can engage your carbohydrate intake a little bit differently. All right, so hopefully this gives you a good tip, a good takeaway here. Again, when you're eating, it's better not to consume a lot of carbohydrates with a lot of fat in your diet if you want to try to get leaner. Now, if you're lean, then that may not be a big issue because you have a higher metabolism, so it may not affect you as much. But other than that, hope you got a good takeaway on this. If you do, like it, share it with other people you care about, and then also subscribe to the channel. Other than that, we'll talk to you again real soon.